guys. I bought a new headset because my old one's been acting up. So if I can get it out while I'm moving here, I'll get it out. Hold on 1 second. Let's see how this works. Alright, well, I don't think that's going to work. So, I have to live with the audio as it is. I should have done this as a video, but I didn't. So, it is what it is. Alright guys, this is where we're at here. I wanted to update the rally, and there's been a lot of questions going back and forth on some legal issues with people carrying at the rally and carrying at PA in general, and people talking. Alright, cool, Mad Sexy. I'll try and use my big boy voice. So, I'm going to address some of those issues, I think, too. The rally seems to be getting pretty large. A trend, it's gone from more people than I'm thinking. I don't know how many people are going to show up, but the rally organizers are saying there could be maybe as many as 600 people coming to this now. So that's a great thing. Thank you, everybody, for your support in the rally and coming on out, whoever is coming out from you guys here. I know quite a few people are. There's been some pushback from the mayor's office, of course, and already the press is jumping on stuff and harping on stuff. So, if you're going, remember to watch what you say to the press, okay? Because they're going to be covering it. I know people don't know if this was going to be covered or not, but the press are going to be there, and they're going to be covering the rally, evidently. So I don't know if we're having a national press, but definitely we're going to have local press there. And they're already trying to turn the issues on it. The fact that people are coming and carrying firearms openly is already bringing up ire with them, I guess you want to say. They're trying to make this into something about open carry, and that's not what the rally is about. People are carrying weapons openly to show that we're gun owners and that we carry weapons and that we're not scary as people think we are, and that we're not going to hide in the shadows anymore and pretend that we're not gun owners. Yeah, there you go, Jixer. So, I'm sorry if I'm ignoring a lot of the chat. I'm driving and doing this video at the same time. So, it's the only time I'm going to have to make this and get it out. So, I just threw it on live. With that said, it's not about open carry. I understand that's going to be an aspect of it, but it's about the fact that the mayor of Pittsburgh wants to file illegal ordinances and illegal laws, and that we're not going to stand for that. And we can't stand for that because if it passes in Pittsburgh and it goes unchallenged, then the rest of the state it can go unchallenged. You'll end up with a hodgepodge of laws that nobody can follow until you find out that you're a convicted felon somewhere and you lose your gun rights. That's what this is about, and that's the message we want to get out. There's been a lot of questions both online and on Sarge, if you watched that video last night. I'm not sure if there's any GOA or NRA reps there. It might be a GOA rep coming, I'm not sure. I would doubt the NRA, yeah, exactly. So, it's been brought into question some of the laws in PA regarding carry and whether it's legal to carry there, whether it's legal to carry ARs at the rally, what are the laws. I'm going to post the actual text of the laws I'm going to talk about in the description in this video so people can read them for themselves. I'll start this off with, I am not a lawyer. I've never been a lawyer. I've never practiced law. So this is a layman's interpretation of the law. Don't take anything I say as legal advice. With that said, most of the information I'm giving you has been evaluated by actual lawyers, lawyers that specialize in gun laws, and they seem to view my interpretation as pretty good, okay? So we'll talk about it. first things first, can you carry openly in Pennsylvania? Yes, you can. There's no law against it. People have been trying. This is going to cover stuff that's a lot of people already know. I'm just going to let you know that up front. But there's no law against open carry in PA, which is why it's legal. Laws don't make things legal, they make things illegal. So you will not find a law anywhere saying open carry is legal in PA, because there isn't one. All there is a law that says you need a license to carry concealed or in a vehicle. So we'll talk about that one. That's going to be a big one, because PA, there is a weird stipulation here that you may open carry without a license of any kind in the state. However, as soon as you get in any kind of a vehicle or conveyance, as it says, you need a license to carry a firearm. Either if you're a PA resident, you're going to need a Pennsylvania license to transport a firearm in a vehicle. Or if you're an out-of-state resident, you can do any license. It can be from any state to transport a firearm in your vehicle. Okay? And firearm in this case means a handgun, basically, or an SBR or an SBS. Anything with a barrel shorter than 16 inches. It's the way it's defined into that. You need the license from any state if you're not a state resident, from PA if you're a PA resident, to transport it in your vehicle loaded. Okay, that's all it says. Now, the other part of that is to carry concealed or in a vehicle. You need a license. So if you're going to carry concealed, you need a license from PA or from a reciprocal state. So if it's going to be concealed, it would have to be from PA or a reciprocal state. So you can look on the PA.gov website. I use Legislate PA when I look up laws in PA. I don't use PA FOA. I don't use other goofy websites. It's a .gov website. It is current almost always and up to date. And you can look it up. You look up Chapter 61, Title 18 on Legislate PA. Awesome picture. You will get the laws listed right down for the Uniform Firearms Act, which is Title 61. Okay, 6106, 6107, and 6109 are the ones that are going to be important for this round. They all deal with licensing and carrying of firearms. So I'll post all this below. Feel free to look everything up for yourself and read it. It's written in a kind of vague legal language. If you've ever written laws, that's the way they are. So the second part of this is going to be Chapter 6107, which is the law statute that says that under any declared state of emergency, you are not allowed to carry firearms in public. I'm summarizing, paraphrasing there, but that's the important gist of it. You're not allowed to carry firearms on public streets. And then it lists exceptions. The second exception, the second exception is someone who is licensed to carry under the licensing laws for PA. So if you have a license to carry a firearm, you're legal. Okay, and it specifically says you cannot carry open or concealed. So it is making open carry illegal under a state of emergency. PA is currently under a state of emergency declared by our governor. It has to do with what he calls the opioid epidemic in PA. It's BS, but it's been an ongoing state of emergency for close to a freaking year now, and we have issues with it in PA with people open carrying. There's some information on this if you go to Prince Law Firm's website, which is Joshua Prince, who is a gun lawyer in PA. He has a lot of information on this on his website and his blogs that he does. You can read a lot about what's been going on with this one there, but it's something we're dealing with right now. So as it stands, it's making the carry of firearms illegal. Now, some people have gone on to say that that means you can't carry a rifle because it's not a firearm as defined under a different definition. If you read down through 6107, at the bottom of that statute, it lists what a firearm is that it's describing in that statute. And for that statute, a firearm is anything that expels a projectile. Okay? Pistol, rifle, black powder, it doesn't matter. Anything that expels a projectile or can be made readily available to expel a projectile is what it is talking about. The definition is right in the statute of what they are talking about. And then it accepts it if you have a license to carry from PA or a reciprocal state. So what I'm trying to say is there was some talk on Sarge's show last night, and there's been some talk on the Facebook page, even from people that should know better, that one, you can't carry a rifle openly because it's not covered by that statute. It is. There's two different definitions of firearm in PA law. One is describing a pistol and one is describing a rifle or any fire, anything that expels a projectile. That statute, 6107, specifically lists and says it is talking about anything that expels a projectile. So you are good if you have a carry permit from PA or a reciprocal state. Now, if you don't have a permit from PA or a reciprocal state, you are in violation of that statute. I know last night I'll say it was Squib on Sarge's channel was saying he talked to the Pittsburgh Police Department and they told him, yeah, go ahead and carry. It doesn't matter. Well, that's not true, according to lawyers that I have spoken to and that other people in our groups have spoken to. That's not completely true. Technically, we are under a state of emergency, and 6107 is in effect. I don't know why the police told him that. And to be honest with you, the group that is putting on this rally has been in contact with the Pittsburgh Police Department. And the Pittsburgh Police Department is supportive of us holding a rally. So I seriously doubt they're going to be checking for permits on everybody coming to and from the rally. I seriously doubt they're going to be looking to jack people up for no reason. But if you get caught without a permit and you're carrying openly and they charge you under 6107, I don't see how you're going to win that one in court. That's just me. That's my opinion. I mean, people out there can do what they want. I have a license to carry a firearm in the state of PA, so it doesn't affect me at all. I can do as I would normally do. So that's a decision people are going to have to make. Some other things with the rally that have been brought up. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, exactly, Jixer. So, like I said, I don't know. There's they've now posted the governor's building saying that there's no, or the governor's building, the mayor's offices are now posted with no firearm signs. Somehow he's claiming there's a courtroom in the building. I don't know if that's true or not. I've never been in the mayor's office. Maybe there's a courtroom there. He would technically have to provide secure storage for firearms for people to go into that building if there is a courtroom there, court facility. I doubt he's doing that. This rally had never planned on going inside the mayor's office anyway. I don't know why he did that. Probably just to be a dick. I mean, who knows? the guy's kind of dumber than a box of rocks, I think. But, so I would say do not go inside the building if we're going down here. If you're carrying a firearm, I'm guessing that charges would hold up in court, but again, you're going to have to fight it. Can't think of anything else. That's basically my understanding of the laws that are being kind of argued on the Facebook page and PAFOA page and have been talked about back and forth on like Sarge's show last night. I'm not current on who else is doing anything with this. I contacted Coda Boy 32 because he was at the Harrisburg rally. He's working. He's not able to make it to this one. I don't know of anybody else from YouTube other than the guys that are going with me, Mr. Jixer and Rob D and Squib. They're all going. There's been talk of some counter protesters. Yeah, that's the thing, right? People maybe needing to use the restroom inside. don't go inside. Have the guy next to you hold your firearm and go inside if you have to limit the, I guess. If you're coming with other people, have them hold your gun. Who knows? I have no idea why. I have no idea why he did that. It may have been just to inconvenience people from not being able to use the bathroom. I'm getting older. I can hold my pee for a couple hours, I guess. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm sure there's other places to pee around downtown that you can go in and pee. Exactly. There's gotta be some place. There's people down there going out for lunch and stuff. Yeah, it depends. See, yeah. Some of our older members might be doing that. Who knows? Been talking counter protests. I haven't seen a valid counter protest, like an organized counter rally down there yet. Yeah, Jixer, I think you're right. Since your vehicle's so big, I don't know how you're gonna fit. We'll have to look on Google Earth and see if there's something nearby there maybe you can park at. Hopefully that overflow lot that they were talking about from that first half of the garage will be fine. We'll see. So I haven't seen any legitimate claims online of a counter protest, like an actual organized protest against us. I'm sure there's going to be counter protesters there. If you've never been to a rally or protest for gun rights, they'll show up, trust me. What you have to watch out for is people that are kind of in with us, that will intentionally do something fucking stupid to make us look bad. So a lot of times you can pick them guys out, but I mean, everybody needs to be kind of vigilant on what's going on. If there are counter protesters there, your best bet is to just not engage with them. Just ignore them. What are they gonna do? They're gonna scream stupid shit and hold up stupid signs. Ignore them. You don't have to get into an argument with some idiot. It's not required. We're not children. We don't have to engage with these people. I mean, if they want to come up and have a discussion, I'll feel free to debate topics with them. But if it's going to be a shouting match, they're just standing there screaming, there's no point. Or when they do their stupid little chants, stuff like that. We're not going to have a chant or anything like that. It's not like the left's protests. We're not going to be overturning shit and breaking windows. We're not rioters, we're ralliers. Unlike the left, which seems to not be able to make that distinction. With that said, if Antifa does show up swinging their bike clocks, I would say it'd probably be a bad idea, but we'll see how it works out. I don't think you're going to see that. I really don't. I don't think you're going to see the protests that you think. And like I said, the people organizing this have been in touch with the police department and have said that they are supportive of us holding this rally. There is going to be a police presence there. From what the police told us, told them generally to keep the, if there's counter protesters there, they're going to keep them separate. Maybe for traffic control. I don't think they're there to jack up anybody from our rally. I really don't. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if there's any questions out there, please feel free. I'll take some questions for a couple minutes here, and then I'm going to shut this down. I got to get home today at some point. So, if anybody has anything they want to add or ask a question out there, feel free. I'm going to post all the laws that I just talked about in the description of this video. It'll be a long description that you'll be able to look up and see there. So I hope I explained carry in PA in a way you can understand in this whole state of emergency thing. It's a crappy situation, but I mean, that's the way it works. You can also look on the PAFOA website if you want to look stuff. If you want to ask questions, you can sign up and make an account there. It's free, and ask any questions you want of our membership there. Especially if you're a PA resident, it's a cool place to go. I answer questions on there a lot. I've been on there since way before I was on YouTube. So if you want to leave questions in the comment section of this video, feel free to. My email's out there. If you want to email me questions, you don't want to talk, I'll give you my email address. It's not a problem. I'll say it again. All right, the rally is in Pittsburgh. It's downtown at the mayor's, out front of the mayor's office there. at noon on Monday, January 7th. Okay. We're meeting downtown. Get there a little before noon. They're gonna have speakers. We're all gonna march. I would say a good chunk of us are parking at the First Avenue parking garage, which is about a quarter mile to a half mile away, and we're marching up to the rally from there. There will be other people. Shit, I want to get off there. Well, you got me for another about 2-3 minutes then until I spin around. So there will be there's other parking structures down there, but that's the one that we were planning on using. There's like 2 or 3 other ones around downtown at varying distances from the Capitol. Or not the Capitol. Jeez, I can't talk today, guys. Varying distances from the mayor's office. So find parking how you can. I'm probably going to use the First Avenue garage. I'm planning on arriving down there around 11 at the garage, and I'm going to be marching up with a large group of people that I know. There'll probably be a group of 20 or 30 of us marching up. I'm also planning on live streaming this, so if anybody that can't be there and wants to check out, I'm going to try and get some of the speakers, some of the march, and I'll probably be on early in the morning. A little bit of talk on the way to the rally. We'll see. I'll try and open up a stream on the way there. So, anybody have anything they want to have answered or anything they don't understand, please let me know. And again, if you're watching this after the live stream, feel free to leave a comment with your questions down below. And that goes for people. I will throw this will be on Gunstreamer and GunTube and YouTube. And over on Gun Channels also, I'll put a link up. So feel free, ask me questions. You can ask me on Gun Channels, you can ask me in email, you can ask me in this video. I'll do my best to answer them. And if I don't know the answer, I'll put it out to somebody who does. Alright guys, that's about a 20-minute video I got now, so nobody has any questions, I'm going to shut this down, and I'm going to have to get stuff going. How do you get a square peg in a round hole? A big fucking hammer. That'll work. Believe me, that'll work. That'd be my guess. That's what I would do. So, big fucking hammer. Anybody else? We can do a Q&A for that, I guess. I got my old car back now, so the Subaru's out of the garage now, so I can mount up in here and actually do videos. Alright guys, description for any info you need. I will see you guys later on. Hopefully I'll see you at the rally. And everybody, hope you have a good day. We'll talk to y'all later.